So this is a Nissan Leaf 2017, and I'm super happy with this thing. I got this as an experiment just to figure out what it's like to drive an EV. But to be honest, I'm very pleased with it. So guess what the interior looks like. A bit dated, but again, this is an electric vehicle, fully electric, so I don't have to put gas, obviously. But it's really cool. Got some kind of interesting shifting gear here going on. Took me a little bit to get used to that. Here's all the space in the back. You can fit about 5 people here comfortably. Here's the wheels. They look pretty small. They look like they're like 17-inch wheels or something. Pushing it, probably 18, who knows, but they look small. Strange and interesting looking headlight here. They kind of remind me of the one called the Nissan Juke. Obviously, this is the lift where you charge the vehicle. But to be honest, so far, it's a really good experience. So I got this to try it out, and I can see why a lot of people are driving EV cars. Look at these taillights. They're like humongous. They go all the way to the bottom. I don't know why, but they do look interesting. It does have its backup camera and a decent amount of space in the trunk. But this is it. Here's my marker to let me know when it's charged. It's got 3 LED lights. So far, so good. Very good experience. I can see why people get Teslas and all these different types of EVs. I got this one for a pretty cheap price because I wanted to have an idea of what it's like to drive an EV. So it's really nice. I'm about to get inside here. Once you're inside, you see there's a lot of leg room here. This feels so comfortable to drive. And even for my head, there's a lot of headroom too. So if you look at the back space, there's a lot of space here, guys. Look at my head. Obviously, I'm not a tall person. I'm about 5'6", 5'7", give or take. But this is very nice, very nice, very nice. Very good experience so far. It's got its own buttons here. Control. I can control the volume here. Do a little voice command. All the windows are automatic. This is how I open the lid in the front to be able to charge the vehicle. This is your lock for the charger, so no one can like pull it out. You can put it down, or you can bring it up to allow it to be released after it's fully charged. This is steering heating. It can heat up the steering wheel here, so that's for that. I don't know who would use that in Florida, but it has it. And I'm about to turn on this thing. So this is where you turn it on. You press on the brakes down there, like every other car. You turn it on and it does this like interesting looking kind of animation. So right there is your speedometer, so you know how fast you're going, and it's got a little nice clock. This kind of looks like there's some Civics that I've seen that have that, but yeah, that's what it looks like there. And then what we got going on here. So interesting thing about these vehicles is that they start out with the battery health at 12 bars. This one is a 2017, and I bought it with 8. So 8 bars. So that means that this has only burned out 4. So I got a long way to go before this goes down. So it gives me about 75, give or take, miles range on a full charge, which is not bad for what I have to commute. And I got this car just to kind of try it out. Here's how you turn on the AC control here. Okay. Kind of like a dated, I want to say like a dated navigation system, which is interesting. I don't know who would use that. This reminds me of the old school navigation systems we had back in the early 2000s with the little weird looking map that was kind of slow. Is literally what happens here. So I don't use that. I just pretty much put my phone here, this weird looking thing. And what else we got going on, guys? And honestly, right now it's on and you can't tell. So I can see how you could possibly like leave this car on and not realize that it's on, but I'm sure that's the case for every single EV nowadays. I'm loving the experience. I use this to go back and forth to work. It gets me there, it brings me back. I just have to, of course, make sure that I'm always charged. And I also take it to do little errands, like go to Walmart, etc. Go to like grocery stores and all that. But this is the shifting gear here. And you see this little diagram, very self-explanatory. You follow that and it tells you what to do. It does have like an auxiliary cable here, auxiliary port here, so you can put your whatever phone, MP3, whatever. I don't know who uses that anymore, but little charger here for your phone. I added this here. It gives me more speed. No, it doesn't. But yeah, again, right now I'm on. I'm gonna put it in gear, and what happens is I'm gonna go left and down, and obviously you can see that it's on park now. So I'm gonna shift left, down. That tells me that I am on D for drive, and it's telling me the same thing here. Obviously I have the brakes, which interesting enough, these brakes are still like the old school style, which you kind of like push. Newer cars obviously have a little button switch, which is kind of weird to get used to as well. But honestly, I feel safer with this one. You kind of push it on. So I'm on drive and I'm moving, people. And to be honest, most time or almost every time I feel like I'm driving a golf cart, because this moves when you step on it. I was gonna say step on the gas. I don't know why I'm thinking that way, but that's pretty much how it is. And yeah, here in Florida is a good vehicle to have if you're just using it to commute. I would not recommend you getting just an electric car and depend on it. I mean, you want to have an electric car and a gas car at the same time if you can, obviously, if you can afford it. But I changed my mind about electric vehicles, honestly. I certainly did. I think they're very convenient, super convenient, and they're worth getting. I mean, this is a 2017 and I'm having a great experience. I can only imagine what new EV vehicles feel like. Oh, this person forgot to stop, or they don't believe in stop signs. Yes, so yep, this is my Nissan Leaf, guys, and I'm really loving it. 2017, still runs smooth, barely any maintenance to do. I mean, what are you gonna do on an electric vehicle anyways, right? So, but yeah, when driving this vehicle, it feels normal, other than the quietness that comes with it. It feels like a regular vehicle when you're driving it. So I remember when electric vehicles first came out, I was like, this is a joke, this is not gonna last, this is like a little gimmick. But honestly, there's more and more and more electric vehicles out there. So look how beautiful it looks out there, guys. Let me turn right. And yeah, this is what it's like in here, and it's really spacious, to be honest. I'm actually enjoying this. Very cool. My plan is, honestly, I'm not buying a battery pack for this thing, or at least not anytime soon. Hopefully this is gonna last I bought this to use it until it dies completely. And I don't mean the percentage of the battery. I mean the health of the battery. When that goes to nothing, that's when I'm gonna get rid of this car. In the meantime, I'm gonna keep using it. I'm going to keep using it and using it. But so far, so good. So far, so good. Now, when you press on the brakes in this thing, it brakes. That's one thing that I've noticed about it. And when you step on it, it goes. It's very simple. It's very, very straightforward. Will I ever get another EV car after this one? The answer is, I don't know, with a chance of yes. Look at this sunset down there, guys. That looks amazing. Again, I can't get over it. I love nature. Yeah, so right now I'm headed to Publix. Why is this car slowing down? I don't know. I'm heading to Publix. Like I said, I use this just to go locally here and there, and it gets the job done. It gets the job done. I have very clear vision when I'm driving. I can see everything clearly in the back. So I was thinking of putting tint on this thing, but I kind of like the fact that I can see everywhere. So this is a great little vehicle, the Nissan Leaf. I also like the new ones, but I'm not sure that they go any... I don't know what's the range on the new ones. I have to do some research. But then again, there are so many options nowadays to choose from as far as like electrical vehicles that it's amazing. It's a good thing because I'm saving. So I own a gas car, obviously. And what I like about this is I'm saving on gas in general because it's like I'm riding for free when I go to work. But then also I am saving gas on my other vehicle, and I'm saving myself the headache of the maintenance on the other vehicle because I'm putting less stress on the other car. So I think there's some benefits to having this. There are more benefits than I thought. I actually never thought that I was gonna get this car. It just kind of happened. But I am officially a fan of electric cars. This thing came with Bose. Surprisingly enough, it has a Bose system in it, and it sounds pretty decent. I'm not gonna play music because I don't want my video to get demonetized or get strikes or whatever, copyright strikes. But yeah, guys, I mean, look how much of a view I get with this. Oh, look at this, the clouds, they look amazing. So yep, I really like this car. Should you get one? My thing to you is do your research. And like, I got this because I strategically thought of why I wanted it, and so far is serving its purpose. I did find this on the marketplace. There are a lot of options out there. You just have to do your research and also be careful who you buy from. Because what I did notice while I was searching for this vehicle is there's a lot of people that are flipping cars. So me personally, I'm very careful when it comes to buying a used vehicle, who I buy it from, because these people that are selling multiple cars, they're just doing that. They're buying cars at the auction and just flipping them, making a quick buck, so they can care less about the history. I'd rather buy it from John Doe that had this car since whatever and has been keeping up with the maintenance. And that goes for every car. Oh my God, look at that sky again. That looks pretty cool. It's the simple things in life that I like. Oh, there goes those Jeeps. It's pretty cool. So, anyways, so far this is really nice, guys. This is my Nissan Leaf. I just wanted to kind of share with people that looked into this vehicle. And yes, you just want to make sure that you stay on top of your battery charges, and you'll have a good experience. And don't go too far, and you'll be okay. But you know, thanks for watching. If you made it this far, I just wanted to share my thoughts on it. And overall, I really love this car. That's what I wanted to share with you guys. So if you have an opportunity of owning one, any kind of EV, make sure it's not your only car. and do your research. That's all I'm saying. So right now I'm going to Publix, guys, because I need to win this Powerball. Gotta let this lady go, because pobrecita. So yes, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe as usual. You know, I got a bunch of random footage all the time and adventures. I took a break from posting because I had other things going on. You know, we're all humans. It's not all about just posting videos and doing things. We all have our own lives too. So, oh man, I remember that car. I had that Prelude. I used to have that car in gray. So nice. They're very rare and expensive now for some reason. But that's a nice one. Anyhow, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys later. Let me go play this Powerball because it's super high. I don't normally play, but when it's high, it is kind of tempting. What's the deal with this guy? Is he getting out or what? Nope, maybe not.